When we left off last week, Kane was going crazy. He had just shot and killed Auntie Monet's boyfriend, Officer Ramirez. And now when it starts up this week, I'm shocked. Where does it begin? Kane is dumping Officer Ramirez's body. The storyline is epic. As suspected, Tariq gets called to the stand and he blows up Sachs and McLean's entire storyline and just flips out the entire courtroom. So they have to go meet with the judge because Tariq has just told it all. Head state's attorney comes in and tells him we got to make a plan and kicks the judge out of the room. The plan is to go back to the original and blame everything on Tommy Gun Tommy. Woo-hoo. And Tasha agrees to it and agrees to go into witness protection. Meanwhile, back at the hospital, Drew is healing well, and Stupid Kane pays his brother a visit, and Drew is pissed. Drew is like, all this shit is your fault, and you need to get off that Tariq train. Tariq didn't put me in the hospital. You did. Whew. So Kane walks out really mad with his tail between his legs again, and he goes after Tariq again. Whew. He will never learn. Stupid, stupid Kane. So back on the street, Auntie Monet makes a deal to go and meet with Rico. Remember, Rico shot her up last week, but her husband, Lorenzo, he cured everything, and Rico and her met up. She dropped off the money for the drugs she got from him, and everything was cool. And by the way, he's a super ass and unlikable. Auntie Monet just couldn't deal with it. Auntie Monet pulled a fast one on Rico and shot his ass dead straight in the head. Yes, she did. And when she did it, it was perfect timing. Her new muscle man out front killed Rico's muscle man. So now Auntie Mona got the drugs and the money in the streets, but she wide open. Of course, she pays a visit to her husband Lorenzo, who is pissed. He said, "Why you fuck up like that? Now we weak. Go back and get Kane." Oh my God. Auntie Mona got to go crawl back and get Kane. She need new muscle because on the street, they scared of Kane. And he told her, go get them corner boys. We got to show everybody that the Tejadas are still in control. But that didn't go so well. Auntie Monet goes and tries to bring Kane back into the family reluctantly. And stupid Kane admits to his mom, yeah, he took out Ramirez. And she's like, you a stupid ass. She walks out. I don't know how that's going to pick up next time. She left. Back on the street, Tasha figures that she ain't no snitch and she ain't going to even tell on Tommy because Tasha is street hood all the way, really. She ride or die by the street. Tasha comes up with a really ridiculous plan where she gonna run out on the state's attorney and everybody and take Tariq. They gonna leave town tonight, get some money, and go hide out rather than to go into witness protection and tell on Tommy. She just can't see herself doing that. She know that Tommy's gonna be after her, so she tells Tariq, "Let's get it together. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go." So Tasha shows up at her son's college dorm and she says, baby, we gotta get out of town. Tommy put a hit out on me. He's after me. Tommy's a killer. And the best line in the show, Tariq looks at his mom and said, so am I. And she actually looked shocked. You realize you the one that made him a killer, really? Show was too much. First, Tasha goes to pay Auntie Monet a visit. She says, thank you for taking care of my son. I want him back. I'm starting over. We going to be clean. We going into witness protection or we leaving town. And Auntie Monet says, step back. I understand that's your son and you love him. But you need to understand he's grown and he's mad now. She actually said, Tariq is mad. I thought they was going to kill each other. But just then, Tommy shows up and lights that joint up because he knows Tasha might be there. Whew. Good thing nobody got shot, but it was crazy. Tommy wants to take Tasha out for killing his girlfriend, LaQuisha. Remember her, Lala? And for setting him up and lying to the feds, for ratting on him saying that he killed Ghost. And as he tells Tyreek later, and you know damn well you killed Rose. Tyreek makes a plea to Tommy that night and said, listen, don't kill my mom. Let's make a plan. Let's screw the cops and everybody. And they make this cool plan. First part of the plan is that Tasha has to draw Tommy out. Tasha draws Tommy out with the feds and with Sachs, and they go on a wild car chase. And Tommy fakes his death. He even leaves a couple of teeth out there so the DNA matches. That was really smart. That was really cool. Boom. Tommy's gone in their mind. So everybody thinks Tasha's safe. So Tasha rushes to meet Tyreek at the cemetery. But first, Tyreek has to go meet Professor Reynolds. Remember the black professor that's plagiarizing Tyreek's work? Tyreek meets him and he gives him some money. He says, hey, this is some of my money I'm going to get for my book because I'm going to write all about you, little ghost. I'm going to write, I know everything about you. He should have never said that. He just put a hit on himself. You don't tell nobody like that, I know all your shit, as dangerous as Tyreek is. So just when they were passing the money and he's about to go see mama and run out of town, stupid ass Kane shows up and shoots the professor. Shit was crazy. Tyreek is smart. He talked down Kane and convinced him, I'm on your side. I'm with Auntie Monet. I'm a Tejada now. I'm a Tejada boy. And I'm just making a deal with a sad deal. So Kane believed him. He gave him his gun, and Tyreek actually murdered the professor. You didn't believe Tyreek was a cold-blooded killer, you need to see episode 10, book 2. He is. He is all that. He kills the professor as he's pleading for his weak life. He's an ass because he was a jerk. But Tyreek made quick work of him. And Cain is in the bushes laughing, just like Canaan. And I'm wondering, is that really his dad? Maybe, possibly. Canaan had a son named Cain. Makes sense to me. Fit. He acts just like him and even looks like him. Hell, both of them might be his son. Think about writers. Now that Reynolds is dead, Tyreek is on his way to the cemetery to meet up with Mom. And he even sets Mom up. There's no end to him being a little ghost. He is nothing but a ghost lookalike. The feds show up and take Tasha away to witness protection because somebody had called in and said that Tasha's in danger. It wasn't nobody but Tyreek. And Tasha is gone off the series and crying. Tyreek says, I got this, Mama. Tyreek is right. Tyreek is going to stay there and finish school and get that big money that his dad left him. Just before Tasha was leaving, we see Tommy lurking in the back. But Tommy couldn't do nothing because Tyreek got the best of him. So after Tasha leaves and she says her goodbyes, Tommy comes out of the bushes and chokes Tyreek and says, you little double-crossing motherfucker. And Tyreek says, I knew I couldn't trust you, Uncle Tommy. And Tommy says, you really are Ghost, son. You act just like him. That move you pulled on me today and tricked me, that was Ghost-like. And all of a sudden, somebody pulled a gun on Tommy, the back of his head. And guess who it was? Auntie Monet. She said, back the fuck up off of him. And Tommy had to leave. He's alive and well. He'll come back in another show. And it was epic. Yes, I'm never going to see you again, Tyreek. Never. This is it for us. I believe that too. Reed says to Tommy before he disappears, as he looks at his father's gravestone, he says, you know what? Ghosts may not be here, but you know what they say? Ghosts never die. And that was it, baby. It was all that. It was perfect. A perfect ending to that arc. Book 2, Ghosts, episode 10. I can't wait for Raising Canaan, book 3. We're going to find out everything about the monster Canaan and from where he came from. And that will be the prequel to the beginning of Ghost, the original James St. Patrick, and Canaan, played by 50 Cent. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss the next episode installment of First Thoughts with Faye Renee, book 3, Raising Cain. I'll check you next time. That's it. That's all. Have a great night.